Hello everyone and welcome back to Legends of Aria. Today I'm on my tamer again, trying to do that very last push to be able to get wyverns, and oh my goodness, it's hurting my feelings. But very similar to some of those other classes, getting from 90 to 100, I'm at 82 lockpicking currently, and I can see that lockpicking now is a lot harder to get to 100 than taming is. But the other thing is that you don't need 100 lockpicking at this time until they maybe give us better chests, etc. So I'm going to mess around with my tamer today. I'm getting really close to wyverns, and it's giving me that extra drive to push forward. So my animal lore's tagging a little bit behind. I've managed to get taming to 93.3. Has to be 94.1 before I can start attempting wyverns and hopefully getting skill gains off of them. Maybe, who knows. Last time my beast mastery was sitting below 80s or just around 82. I managed to, while taming, using grizzly bears on trolls, to get my beast mastery to now 86 even. So and then along with that, I've been kind of working on evocation and getting that to the point where it's a lot more consistent and usable. And so I've basically been just blasting the animals I tame with my energy bolt to gain skill in evocation while I am just kind of plowing through these animals and taming them. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. It's going to be probably, I mean, unless you have questions to ask down below, or if you're watching live, it might not be the most exciting thing to watch, but main reason I do these streams is so people can ask questions. If you're interested in the game, you can check it out. My affiliate store still has founders packs and access. You can use my code CGTV to get a small discount off your purchase. If you check the links below my stream, I think in YouTube and in Twitch, you can find links to my affiliate store. And also, on another note, I was able to upgrade my keyboard today and my mouse. Those two items did arrive, and I'm going to probably unbox them here at the end of my stream. I'm not the most expert unboxer, so I probably don't got the best camera angle, etc. to unbox, but I did want to just do that at the end of the stream to kind of give my appreciations, for one, to the Logitech company for the friends and family discount, and for two, people using my affiliate link, and also donations to the channel, which has allowed me to, one, replace my camera, and now I've replaced my keyboard and my mouse, because these items just, as you know, stop working and just fall apart. So I'm not going to really say what I've got at this time, but if you want to and you're watching later, you can skip to the end and kind of see that Logitech unboxing. I bought a keyboard and a mouse to replace my kind of failing equipment. So that being said, let's see here what I got. I feel like I need to take a trip to the bank. One of the reasons why is because I believe my crook is about to break. So my crook, this is the second crook I've gone through in the 93.3 taming that I have. So I'm currently going back to town. I'm going to re-gear up on some equipment. I was wearing a padded tunic, and basically I just got my ass beat by mobs and it broke the tunic. So I need to probably buy a new crook. Buy a new tunic. And screw it, let's just buy a new pair of pants. Let's just buy it all. I don't want to be out there pantsless. Whoa, snap back. So I'm all paranoid too, so I'm like resting in the inn and like eating food and stuff to gain skill. Yeah, take that stuff, dude. Go for it. These pets have been here for like almost a week. Jake's pet and the Raven's pet, like, I don't get it. How could those be there for like a week? You know, I should have just bought some reagents here. I got some in my house, but I forgot to get them, so I'm just gonna buy some. I typically just go with the minimum amount of reagents. I go with some ginseng to heal and then some damage rigs. So. And then to get skill gains, I get the 100 moss for just doing e-bolts. So that goes for kind of like skill gains for magery, and then also getting skill gains for animal taming. Okay, so what I'm going to try first is I'm going to go to Valis, I think. And from there, I want to just double check, because so at my level, I still get gains off coyotes, black wolves, great hearts, elk, and I think on the very occasion, maybe a grizzly bear. I mean, I got a lore today doing it. So all four of those are what I've just been grinding out in this taming fest, is just going through and taming every single coyote, every black bear, every brown bear, or every grizzly bear, excuse me, and every great heart, every elk, and then just killing them or whatever. So I've been able to get gains. It is a tedious process, and at times you can go almost a whole hour without gains and get like one game. Oh, Tesla, that looks cool. But I'm so close that if I got one gain a day, I'm 8 days away. Know what I mean? So even if I was getting one gain a day at this point in time, I'm only 8 days away from being able to try out taming my first wyvern. So I'm pretty stoked. It's been a long, frustrating adventure, pretty much. Whoa. I knew that was going to happen. Alright, so I'm going to go to Valis, and so what I'm going to do is Valis has tons of coyote. And so I'm going to concentrate on coyotes and great hearts, and I'm not sure if great hearts are in the Valis area, but I thought they were for some strange reason. But I'm just going to do every single coyote I see for a little bit. Hopefully I'll get some gains. If this doesn't seem to work out, I'm going to go to where I've been getting gains. But I was there today for a little bit. So I want to kind of switch it up and see if switching regions or areas kind of boosts that gains for me. So here's a coyote. Oh, you know what? I didn't buy a crook. What a crooky thing to do. So yeah, my crook was almost broke. Forgot to buy a crook. So let me go do that real quick here in Valis. Oh, and I got all the required stuff for taming. A nice spear. Helps to get all just mellowed out and just tame things. I really think they still should add tamer missions, even though I felt like I've found what I need to do to get to the 94.1. Tamer missions would provide an alternative thing to do. And I think one of the important things about sandboxes is having choices. And not every choice is equal. I mean, they can. Just, it's, you know, player preference and specifics. Oh, look, there it is. There's that thing I'm going to be controlling here soon. Alright. I think I took the long way to the carpenter, but that's okay. Okay, got my crook. Who's that? Oh, it's Hawkwind. Heh. And I'll be so stoked when my tamer's finally there. I mean, having 100 is going to be the ultimate, but I was pretty stoked getting to level 80. Starting to be able to tame some cool stuff, but the main push is to all the way to 94.1. Sounds like a radio station. Oh wait, I wanted to stay here. What am I doing? Okay, so I'm gonna go test out the coyotes. You know, with giant rats attacking shit, I think it's gonna cause more issues than it used to. Because they'll attack and kill all the coyote. Nice, I saved the coyote's life so I could tame it. All right, another coyote. So there's a lot of coyotes here in this area. That's basically why I came here, is so I can just, near Vallis, you can grind through a lot of coyotes. And seeing at 93.3, I'm failing taming a coyote. So these can still, I believe, give me skill. I saved the coyote's life from that evil giant rat. Like I think there's still a pretty decent fail ratio on coyotes, which to me seems like they're a good thing to tame, like very similar to great hearts. So like great hearts and coyotes, I think are similar. Wow, this one's giving me quite a few fails. You know, this game always seems like it's nighttime. I always feel like I'm running around in the dark, and I can't hold a torch with my, oh, it's this crazy thing going on here. I can't hold a torch with my crook, so I feel like I'm blind the whole time. Oh, is this guy here taming coyotes too? Oh, smart man. Do you use the Taming Minimus chart off the wiki? Let's see here. I'd have to look at the wiki to tell you if I do. So the wiki, I believe, says that I should be doing Emperor Scorpions or Huntresses at this time. But I've gone and tried to do those, and the amount of people there and the limited amount of mobs, and also on top of that the PvP makes it extremely difficult. I mean, I don't mind dying to PvP, but I do mind struggling. And so I'm doing this and working on evocation at the same time, as you can see. And get off quite a few E-bolts because I got 50 intelligence. So I'm just going to grind through coyotes and just zap them all down. Hopefully I'll get a couple gains here. I'm sitting at 93.3 taming, so I need 8 gains before I can start doing wyverns. And, oh look, it's Nazgul's pet, and then get one of these things. Dude, this thing better stay away from my coyote. Death by coyote. Giant rat, get off my coyote. Giant rat, get off my coyote. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, it's like an animal orgy mess. Okay, so I don't think I'm really liking the coyote. Nice, I got some beast mastery. Did you see that? Yeah, exactly. So, so there's kite taming, and then there's also tank taming. So, do you know about tank taming? I'll go demonstrate that for you here if you're not familiar. But basically, you have your animal not defend you, and it just takes hits, and you can tame and heal at the same time, at least with magic. Really fizzled twice. A bandit camp just shut up right there too. A little refresh of the reagents. Okay, pretty sure I don't have any more mobs with me, or more pets, but you can always get them back with a stuck command. Coyote! No, it's my coyote. You can't have my coyote. Animal lore right there off a coyote. Yeah. Gains. 91.3. I think coyotes are legit, man. They're a little hard because they fight or they attack you, you know, but I just like to pick up cotton when I'm out here taming. Where's all the coyotes? Well, here's a black wolf. Okay, so black wolves are just as good as coyotes. That's nice. I've gained skill off black wolves recently, so. And a bandit. Coyote. Two failures and a coyote. I think it's legit. It's a thing. 3 fails. While you're taming, you can also pick cotton. Oh, of course, in case they do that, no, you can't. So, there, tamed it. So even though I have only 8 gains to 94.1, I think it's going to probably take me at least 3 to 4 hours. That's my guesstimation. No, don't attack the horse. Come on now. Oh, it's Oli again. So I got a keyboard and a mouse from Logitech. And when my stream's over, I typically do about a 2-hour stream. So I'm going to tame for about 2 hours, then I'm going to do a quick unbox. Tattered map. So I'm not going to really say the model and stuff till I open it up, but I got a pretty nice keyboard and a pretty decent mouse from Logitech. One of their gaming series stuff. I feel like I'm in trouble. There's too many bandits around.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, thanks for the host, my Saloni. How was your SotA adventures today? Ah, that's about it. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm XP grinding, basically. Dude, why is there so many bandits? Bandits, 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 bandits. I almost feel like I should go back to where I was, because it seemed like there was more stuff to tame. I did get one gain of lore off these, the coyotes, and they seem to be pretty rare. There's another one. Sometimes they seem thick, like all over the place, but other times, maybe not. Okay, I'll go across this bridge up here. I think there's lots of coyotes over the river. Work my way back towards Valis. Coyotes, I think, are a legit thing, because I fail quite often on them, so they should be worth taming, and I do get gains off of them, so I'm just kind of hoping I can get to 94.1. I need 8 more gains of taming. And then I can start trying out the wyverns. Coyote! Oh, 2 coyotes. Nice. Foster's loggers. Woo, doggy! That's where Timbo is. Timbo's in Nevada, I think now? Get off my coyote. Yeah, it's my favorite cheap beer is Foster's. Here it is, animal taming. For coyote, so I've gained 1 lore and 1 animal taming and about a good pace. So, ouch, 42 minutes, 2 gains. Okay, maybe that wasn't good. I guess let's call it more like 40 minutes. I've gained 2 gains. But that's what happens when you're this close. So now I'm seven animal taming gains from doing wyverns. So I need 7 more gains, which at this rate would be about 6 more hours. But I've had some pretty good luck at times. Outback Steakhouse? Yeah, dude. I live in California. I think there's Outback Steakhouses here in California. Dude, I so want a steak now. Oh my god, it sounds so good. Especially because my wife's vegetarian, so I barely ever eat steak. Well, there's a donation button, so you could send me $5 and I could buy myself a Foster's. I'd be more than happy to do that, Brawler. So I have a donation button, and again, if you buy stuff from Eve, because I know you play Eve, use my store and use my code. If you buy Plex and stuff like that, Brawler, remember to go to my store. My store has Eve stuff. It also has Legends of Aria stuff. Double bandit. If you scroll down, it's my support link. I think it says support, which is support the channel. Or you can type !LOA in chat and it'll give you a link to my affiliate store. Maybe another bandit? It's Banditville or what? That's Oli again. That's so funny. Yeah, and because of my affiliate link and because of donations, especially Mr. Myslaroni, I was able to get. I got new keyboard today and new mouse, so I was gonna kind of do a quick unboxing after the stream. I haven't hooked it up yet because I was afraid that while I was drinking this beer, that I would spill it all over my new keyboard. So the funny thing about this, and this is what I do, is because I think this is imported beer, but it's brewed in Canada. So I go Foster's, eh? And I do the, it's beer for it's Canadian for beer, because it's in it's Canada now. Whatever that commercial was. Okay, I need to focus. I'm getting my ass kicked here. These goddamn bandits. I just want to tame my coyotes. It's a coyote. Yeah, so this is basically my Budweiser. Like, I don't drink Budweiser, I don't drink Coors. I'd rather drink a Foster's. Okay, I think I'm going to have to go back to my other place that I was taming. Although this gave me 2 gains, the coyotes and black wolves are not as common as I thought they would be. That makes me kind of wonder. Yeah, let's do this. See, where am I on the map? Okay, I'm right there. So I think... Oh, look, there's a black wolf right there. That was easy. Yeah, this isn't the juice spot. I was hoping to find a place with lots of... Oh, here's a black wolf. Go ahead, black bear. Have some lunch. Failing's a good thing. Not getting skill's a bad thing. Man, I suck. Wow, shoot the spell already. Oh, a beer. That's what I need. That'll give me some. That'll help me get some skill here. Time to pound that beer. Time to eat some food. I wish we had an Outback Steakhouse in our town or something like that. I don't think we do. Actually, we do. We have the, it's called the French fries are the best thing there. That if that says anything. The Broiler Steakhouse. That's what we have. And they got the best French fries in town. No, come on, just leave him alone. Oh my god, Coyote, stand still. Oh, really? You gonna fight each other now? Who's gonna win, Coyote or Black Wolf? I wish I could tame you both, but I can't because you're being dumb. Okay, it's Black Wolf then. That's one of the most annoying things as a tamer is you're going around trying to tame things and they're just all fighting. It's like the whole time, all they do is just fight each other. It's like consistently just bears just eating everything. And coyotes just running around nipping at everything. Black bears fighting everything. It's just like a big old animal royale. Super annoying as a tamer. Many times you just watch the animals you want to tame just die. Alright, I got 5 pets now. So this is pretty brutal. I was hoping to get a little better skill gains than this, but can't complain about getting 2 gains. This is not good. These goblins are going to be all up on me. There it is, animal lore. Failed to tame the coyote. So coyotes are producing. Oh, really? Down. Down with the black bear. Yes. Coyotes are producing skill gains. Stay away from that goblin camp. I don't really want to mess with the goblins. I'll save you. No. Oh god, so annoying. I guess one of the most stupidest mechanics in this game is things fight each other, and it's not like they do that unless you're standing there. So it's not like it's like an important part of the ecosystem or it has any meaning to the game. And it's just super annoying when you walk into an area and then all of a sudden all the animals just start fighting each other. Like, oh look, humans here, fight each other. We gotta pretend like we don't like each other. See, like, look at this. Like a coyote's gonna attack a horse. That's totally a thing that happens all the time. Pug, you and your stupid earthquake. It's the most stupidest spell ever. Failed to tame. This is a good one. Come on, coyote, give me skill. Nope. Oh, PvP area. Nice, lots of failures. Just give me a good gain here. Nope. Alright, so my hour's up here in Vallis, so I think I'm going to recall. Actually, depends on where I am. How close I am to Vallis here. I'm pretty close. I'm going to take a quick break, use the bathroom. I'm going to go try my other taming spot. Consisting of grizzly bears, great hearts, elks, coyotes, black wolf. So like a more smorgasbord of stuff. Here it just appears to be grizzlies and yeah, there's definitely not enough coyotes and black wolves, and then there's not a third option. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty decent being able to get skill off coyote, but there doesn't seem to be enough coyote here. So first hour I got 0.3 skill gain. Go to this different location here and see if I can get better gains. I wanted to come try. I mean, I've come and done the coyotes before and seemed to have good luck. I mean, I had okay luck. Here's another coyote. Might as well try him. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick break here, use the bathroom, come back, and then head off to a new location and do some taming there. Hopefully get a couple more skill gains. It'd be cool if it just kind of jumped up to where I needed it to be, but we know that's not going to happen. I'll probably get maybe, I would say, 3 to 4 skill gains this next hour. Then I'll do that kind of unboxing, and then we'll go from there. So I'll be right back. Alright. Let's try to get some more gains here. Yeah, looks like somebody's here doing it. Somebody's kind of in the same area I'm doing the taming. Nice, both elks are here though. Lame. Seems like coyotes are harder than elks. That's what it seems like. There's a weird zone border right there. It's really bizarre. I am playing on Azure Sky Server. See if I can say your name. Jose Enrique? Is that your name, bud? Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, bud, feel free to ask. I'm all about engaging with the community. Yes, the 93.5, bitches. Oh, sorry about that. I was too excited. I saw a troll. Ready? Fight! So I've gotten myself up to 86.1 beast mastery by fighting trolls like this. So this area is kind of nice because it has trolls, it has grizzlies, it has black wolf, it has coyote, it has greyheart, and it has elk. And I think all of those, just going through and just taming the plethora, is definitely worth it. Here it is, dark as shit again. Some dude's horse died, okay. Def set, it's going really well, man. I've been working on my tamer. I'm at 93.5. That means I need 6 more skill gains. 6 more skill gains, and then I can tame a wyvern, or I can start trying to tame a wyvern. So I'm pretty stoked. I also got my new keyboard and mouse today that I'm gonna unbox here at the end of the stream from Logitech. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's probably one of the nicest keyboards I've ever gotten. I wouldn't say it's the nicest mouse I've ever gotten, but I would say it's a decent mouse. Yeah, so things are good, man. How are things with you today? See, so this place has coyotes, black wolf, grizzly bears, great hearts, elk, and I think all of those have given me skill recently. So having that plethora of things to tame is really nice at this high level, I believe. I think I'm in trouble. I think he killed all my grizzly bears. Good news is... oh, he killed my wolf too. So I wasn't shelving my tamer, but since I hit 80, I've been I've been shelving my tamer since I hit 80, and I've been making other characters, Death said. And so the last patch, they were going to make some tamer changes, and I thought they were going to make, well, basically they just took away crabs, which they took away what apparently was the easy way, and they left the normal way, which is to run around, I believe, and either do what I'm doing, or you go to the huntresses now, and then they added emperor scorpions. So there's two options there: the Huntress or Emperor Scorpions. But they're in such low quantities that it doesn't seem to be worth going there to do that when I can come here and tame a plethora of different animals. So that ringing sound that people have been hearing is the sound of resurrection. I haven't heard it yet today though, but this is bringing back flashbacks here. It'll be cool. I mean, this character is a pretty decent mage too, so, and I haven't really ever played him as a mage. I've just always played him as a tamer. See my ability now to be able to res my pets. So you can res your pets with magic if you have 80 animal lore. I hope they hotfixed the church bell, Selene. I hope they did. Because I posted today, it was more important than the animal fix. But it's the sound of resurrection. That's the sound that was repeatedly playing. So yeah, I'm kind of glad I've given my tamer a few breaks because I've made some pretty cool characters. Then I kind of made a new main character, my mace fighter, who's got 82 lockpicking. I'm so glad I stopped taming to work on my lockpicker because the lockpicking changes that came in, I feel really sorry for anybody who is trying to level up lockpicking. So lockpicking now is going to be just as, I think it's worse than taming, to tell you the truth. And before it was actually doable. Now it's crazy. So I'm glad that I took a break. I'm glad that I got to 82 lockpicking. And I made a couple characters, actually. Don't kill the wolf. Oh, you jerk. So I'm really glad I took the breaks I did. And there's no real reason to rush the tamer. That's one of those ones that you really got to take breaks with. Actually, when you get to 80 with any character, it's really easy to start a new character and get them to 80. And so that last 20 points with almost any character, it's almost worth to kind of stop and maybe think about making a new character once you get to 80. Because that comes really quick. I think I got to 80 taming with like in the first week of the game launch. And then I decided to take a break at 80 because there was too many people around my level competing for the same mobs. And it was a little frustrating. So I decided to take a break mainly because of that reason. And then since then I've taken several breaks with my tamer because of how hard it is to get these last skill gains. But being at 93.5 now, I have a desire now to get there. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how fast I can get there. Animal lore, there we go. That's a good tick, I'll take it. Yes, animal lore. Nice, I'm getting 2 ticks being here. I mean, animal taming is a better tick, but I'll take animal lore too. Because I do need it. I need it all, basically. My animal taming seems to be 2 points currently ahead of my animal lore. So, we'll see how that kind of screws things up. So there's the wyvern, and then there's a thing called a dread, which is a black horse. And the dread is, I don't know how powerful it is. Some people are complaining on the forums about the dread, saying that it's kind of worthless. But it's a black horse you can ride, and it's really strong. So I don't know. I don't see it as being worthless. I just don't see it as being as good as the wyvern. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like, to me, it felt like it was a grind to get all the way to where I'm going to get just to get the wyvern. There are a lot of beasts along the way, but none of them really seem worth using. So there's the giant scorpion, there's the dire wolf, the dire bear, the giant crab, the huntress spider, the emperor scorpion, and I might have missed one in there somewhere, but those are just examples of the beasts that you can tame in between, and none of them really seem worth taming. So yes, I was able to get a huntress tamed. I went to the Emperor Scorpion, and Newbie helped me get a scorpion. Because I was there and Newbie was there taming scorpions, so... and I just went there to get one, you know, like, gotta catch them all, Pokemon style. I have one of them in the stables, one of each pet in the stables currently. Nice, another animal lore. So I think I've gained 4 gains here. There's an elk and 3 hearts. Right here, that's juice. Especially when I'm failing. Failing's good, yo. Nice. Failed, and I got an animal lore. That's the best thing possible right there. So Def said, I think, of course, the usual people quit on a launch. And then there's quite a few people that have played before and they feel like they've burnt out the content. And so they've stated in the forums, you know, just paying taxes, waiting for new stuff. So they launched the new dungeon update, which they updated the first and second levels of the 3 major dungeons. And I'm really stoked on that dungeon update. It is super cool. Besides the super chest nerf, I really like the dungeon update. So I kind of feel like they are adding content. Now they're pushing. The next one they're going to do is the Steam launch and then the Frozen Tundra update, which is a whole nother continent opening up kind of thing. So it's another land opening up called Frozen Tundra. Probably going to be new mobs, new dungeons, or a new dungeon. So plus there's 3 servers. Have they added new mobs? Let's see. I feel like they did. Well, they added mobs and they kind of reskinned them. So they made a stone harpy. So it looks like a harpy, but it looks like it's made out of stone. So they're using the same models but reskinning them. They made a small, they made a troll and they kind of recolored them and made them smaller and called them something else. I can't remember. Oh, there's like these big maggot things. So there is new mobs and kind of reskinned old mobs. A combination of both. An animal lore from a grizzly bear. That's why you always tame them. 91.9 on that lorage. So I've gotten 5 or 6. I've lost track of how many ticks I've gotten. Is that 5 or 6 now? Since I switched spots. Plus I get a little opportunity practicing my E-bolts. So the Bard class is supposed to be in that same... The Necromancer and the Bard is supposed to be in that same patch. I really hope they give everybody another character slot, or they make an extra character slot available in either the loyalty store or the cash shop. Because I don't want another account, but I'll take one more character slot. Because I'd like to make a bard. I don't really care about necromancy that much, but... You know what I mean? It'd be nice to have one more slot. If you felt like making a new character. Yeah, energy bolts a spell. I'll show you my spell book here. So here's the. It's got mana missile, ruin, fireball, poison, lightning, wall of fire, ray of frost, rock bombardment, which is like explosion, energy bolt, meteor strike, which is an AOE, and then earthquake. And that's the damage spells. In the manifestation, which is their like opposite healing line. They have refresh, heal, infuse, cure, teleport, greater heal, mark, cloak, portal, and resurrect. So they kind of split it up into two different schools, and then they're going to add necromancy. And they're going to add bard profession and necromancy profession on this next expansion, which is I think is coming out sometime in March, they stated. And they've been pushing back Steam launch, so hopefully they finally get it launched for good there on Steam. Missing reagents, huh? Wow, I shut off 100 E-bolts already. Ultima 2000, yeah, I mean pretty much. I mean, the nostalgia of playing Ultima and then playing this has gone a long way for me, I'm pretty sure. Like, it just kind of feels good to be back, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, just the nostalgia part, and then the new aspects of the game, the discovery and the exploration of the map and all those kinds of things made it a lot of fun. And it's in early access, so they have lots of plans coming out for this next year while it's in early access. They had a lot of things in the game already that they kind of took out because of balance issues, or they didn't feel like it was ready. Whoa, that was weird. He stunned me as I was lagging. Look, here's some of my old mobs I was leaving behind. There's a new black wolf, though. There's all that other stuff I slaughtered, killed, tamed. Nice. Animal lore. 92. Seems like my animal lore is catching up. I don't have it, so I don't really know. And I'm not sure how close it, like, is it for like the whole zone? Like there's a red guy in the zone? Or is there's a red guy, or is it detect orange guys? Like what is it really? I don't know how effective it is. I'll have to get it and then test it, but I feel like the game is glitching out right here. There's no mobs because it's not loading the proper stuff. Yeah, here it goes. Watch, it'll load houses. Boom, houses. There we go. Like it teleported me here. That's kind of weird. And then you go back over where you were just at. So it looks like You Are Trash is also over here taming. Okay. Let's get back into some juice. So I am east of the crossroads, and if that just gave away my position to everybody. Beast Mastery gains right there, babies. No, it's alright. Nice, another Beast Mastery gain. Anybody paying attention really can find out where I am and try to come kill me. So, I mean, if you can come find me, anybody can come find me and kill me. Ooh, Great Hearts, 2 in a row. I'm about to end my stream here though in about 10 minutes, so if you want to come kill me, here's your chance. At least let me know you're coming. Let's make it a fair fight. If you're gonna stream snipe me, at least let me know you're gonna come, and then it'll be interesting. But if not, it won't be interesting. Actually, no, I don't even have any reagents to defend myself, so it would not be interesting. You can come kill me, I guess. Loot Pinata. Getting your carriers ready. Doing something in Eve. Oh, an Eve gank joke, yeah. Just wait for me at the gate. You know, all the times I stream Eved, I don't think I got stream sniped, but I think I did. I got gate camped. I don't think they stream sniped me though, but it's possible they did. We didn't play very smart. So that was with Brawler Trawler was there with me. And so I keep thinking about that day, Brawler, where I lost my Nester. We probably both could have uncloaked at the same time, target each other, and then healed each other, and those guys would have failed. And I think back about it, I don't know why we didn't think about that. Like, why didn't we do that? What stopped us from doing that? Well, so it was me, you, and Alan. They showed up and tried to gank us that one day, and we stopped playing. Then there was that other day where it was just me and you and our Nesters, and we were just playing missions. And somebody came into our mission and left, and we weren't even thinking like, oh look, somebody came in and spotted us, but they probably set up the gate camp too as well. And then we jumped gate, and I saw all those people sitting there, and it was just you and I, and you jumped gate too, but I jumped gate before you, so I told you not to jump the gate. And if you would have jumped through, we both could have uncloaked at the same time, targeted each other, and probably healed each other, and we would have survived the gate camp. Yeah, because Alan was flying some badass machine too that was pretty expensive, and me and you were flying Nesters that were all fitted out, juicy. No, 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 Black Bear, no. No, Black Bear, no, no, no. That's my elk. Wow, it's like a bear orgy. What the hell's going on? Don't kill the... No. Oh, the elk's alive. Barely. Oh, I almost beat it to death there. Tamed it. This looks like I'm in a little rut from getting skill gains here. Five more animal tame gains and I can try a wyvern. That's gonna be sweet. There's all these released grizzlies running all over the place. Alright, I kind of want to say one more skill gain and then I'll get off the stream, but I mean, besides Beast Mastery, that don't count. But I'm going to consider that my one more skill gain, because last time I did that, it took me 59 minutes to get one more skill gain in animal taming. So we're gonna kind of call it here, I think. Let me get one more grizzly. Well, it's a game where you can play both. Eve, you're always gaining skill. This one, you kind of have to get in there and get the skill, right? Yeah, I'm addicted to taming. I'm like, one more, just no more. Wait, no, wait, one more. No, let's do these 2 hearts, and then that'll be it. Right, so 2 hearts, that'll be it. I'm going to hearth back, and then I'll do my quick unboxing of my new mouse, my new keyboard. And of course, I'm not like the best unboxer, but give you guys a general idea of what I got and the reasons why I kind of picked it out. So I did accumulate 27 silver during that adventure. I gained about 4 gains in Beast Mastery, a couple gains in Animal Taming, and then I got to 92 Animal Lore, so that's pretty darn cool. So this is what my character's currently set at. There's my stats. There's my favorite lists there. So I got 7 in the list. So my plan is to do 50 channeling, 50 evocation. I'm sorry, 50 channeling, 50 magic affinity. So I've already bumped magic affinity down to 75. I've bumped channeling to 50. And so the goal is to get all the rest of those to 100. Animal Taming 93.6. 5 more gains and I'll be able to try taming some wyverns, which will be pretty darn cool. Hopefully my lore will catch up a little bit, and hopefully I'll get some more Beast Mastery gains throughout this adventure in getting my tamer up to max. So that's kind of like what I'm going to be doing next. That's kind of like the current goal I got going on. And so that's going to be pretty much the end here of my Legend of Aria stream. And then I'm going to do a quick unboxing of the 2 items I just got from Logitech. So thanks again to Logitech friends and family. Thanks to my friend Minibach for getting me signed up for the Friends and Family program. I was able to get a discount on these items. Plus the commissions that I've been getting through people using my referral links. And then also people donating to my stream. Big shout out to them, because I was able to replace my camera and now I got a new keyboard and a new mouse. You know, things fall apart and it just kind of stopped working. So let me start out. I think I got things kind of set up here on my stream so I can kind of switch it up and give you guys a bigger camera view. So let's get this music turned down a little more. I want it gone. There we go. All right. So full on camera mode. All right, so I needed a mouse. I didn't want something super fancy, but I wanted something pretty darn decent. So what I ended up getting is just the basic Logitech Pro. So it's the Pro edition of Logitech. It's their gaming series mouse. On the back it says, you know, play to win, I guess is their motto. It's a 1 millisecond, 1600 DPI with 0 filtering, 0 smoothing, 0 acceleration, 83 grams, and a 50 million clicks. I wonder what they tested the average of 50 million clicks. So I'm pretty stoked about getting this thing set up. Now, every time you open a mouse, it's important to read the instructions. So you take that thingy and you stick it in the hole E, and then you're happy. Okay, so right off the bat, I think I've noticed is it doesn't have a braided cord, but to me, braided cords are a little overrated because I've had the braided cord unravel and break, exposing the inner cord that seems to last forever. So I'm not really upset that there's no braided cord. I didn't get a mouse with 50 million buttons. I don't like 50 million buttons on my mouse. But there's plenty of buttons on this mouse to be able to do all the functions that I need to do. So I'm pretty stoked. So my old mouse, just to show you guys what I'm kind of upgrading to, is it's called a Gigabyte Ghost. And I've really liked this mouse, but I've gotten 2 of them, and they've basically kind of failed on me. So this one does not recognize that it's a Ghost anymore. It only recognizes that it's a mouse. So it still functions very well as a mouse, but it lost all its special, awesome capabilities. I really, really like these, but unfortunately, the quality of them does not make them last very long. So I've gone through, I think 3 of these, or maybe 2 of these, but they're the Gigabyte Ghost mouse. It's the M8000X, and I really, really like them. They're fairly inexpensive. I think they're about as expensive as this mouse from Logitech, which doesn't look as fancy, doesn't really have any, well, it probably has something glowing when I plug it in and around the sides. So it's probably a little more glowy once I plug it in. But overall, it feels nice. The one comment I got from my friend who helped me out with the Friends and Family program is that it's a light mouse. And I definitely noticed that it's pretty darn light, but to me, the weight of the mouse doesn't matter too much. So the next thing I was able to get from Logitech is a keyboard. And I've been looking into getting an actual mechanical keyboard for a long time, and I always end up going the cheap keyboard, and I feel like that's a really bad mistake. So for one reason is that keyboards that I've gotten, sometimes they don't have the anti-ghosting, so you can't press like several certain keystrokes that are required. So one of the keyboards that I bought that I thought was a nice mechanical keyboard will not allow me to shift, press W, and spacebar at the same time, which means that any 3D shooter I had, I could not run and jump, basically. So there was no running and jumping with that keyboard. So you got to make sure you get anti-ghosting. And then the other thing is that I really wanted a mechanical keyboard. But a lot of the mechanical keyboards that I've noticed, they tend to be really, really, really loud. And I didn't want a super, super loud keyboard. And so looking into the different types of switches, I came across the Cherry MX. They have a bunch of different colors that specify how clicky they are and how tactile they are. So what I ended up getting here from Logitech is the G610 Orion. Let's see if I can put that in the right camera spot here. So the G610 Orion Brown, which has the Cherry MX Brown switches, which are basically one of the quietest tactile mechanical keyboards that you can get. I think it has all of its just the basic features on it, probably macros and a bunch of different other things. But let me open up the box and just kind of give a general impression of the keyboard itself. And again, it's the G610 Orion Brown, which is the Cherry Brown MX switches. And that's their little logo right there, I believe, the Cherry MX Brown switch logo. So let me open up this keyboard. And again, I didn't install it because I was drinking beer after work, and I just had this feeling I was going to spill beer on my brand new keyboard. And that would have been super, super, super lame. So let's get this figured out here. Oh, right off the bat, I really like just the way it looks in the box. It's got the standard size keyboard all the way across. It's got really nice big buttons. No major extra bells or whistles on this. So. That's kind of funny. I thought it came with a CD, and I was like, no, things don't come with CDs anymore. That can't be a CD, and it wasn't a CD. It was a little manual. Okay, so this comes with a braided cord, which is kind of, I guess, kind of nice for keyboards to have, as a nice braided cord. So yeah, very, very nice design. Very impressed with the feeling of the keyboard and the quality in the keyboard. Very minimal little macro things. Looks like a volume control for playing your music. Very minimal, full-size keyboard here. So it looks pretty darn sweet. Yeah, and as you can hear, the mechanical keyboard has these Cherry MX Browns, and they're not super clicky. So that was one thing I was a little concerned with getting a full-on mechanical keyboard, is the clickiness of the keyboards were going to be coming through as I would be talking and typing, and they are not clicky whatsoever. So super stoked on that. Each key feels pretty darn solid, pretty darn stable. Pretty damn stoked. So it's gonna be a little bit of learning curve, because this is a completely different keyboard than what I was using. And if you can believe it, this is the keyboard I was using here. This is the Microsoft Sidewinder X4 keyboard that Microsoft doesn't even support anymore. But for some reason, I spilled something on my last keyboard, and this was the only working one I had in my closet. So shout out to Microsoft Sidewinder. That keyboard saved the day for quite some time. But pretty darn stoked on this new keyboard. So I'm going to get this all hooked up, get my new mouse hooked up, and then be gaming on this from now on. So pretty darn stoked. And again, shout out to the people that have used my affiliate links and to the donation links below the channel. Much appreciated. I appreciate everyone just hanging out, chatting it up with me. It makes this a lot more fun. So again, as always, we'll see you guys next time, and keep on gaming.
Eclipse, the producer. The producer. Always Eclipse, the producer. Eclipse, the producer. Eclipse, the producer. Eclipse, the producer. Eclipse, the producer.